If this video found you, my love, I hope that you are doing well to start off with. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not, welcome back. A big message surrounding accountability kept coming up for me today, and I feel like if this video found you, you are going through a phase in your life where you are really looking at the aspects of yourself, the shadow aspects, the unhealed parts, the parts of you that may have gotten tucked under and you've had to shy away from because maybe you've gotten so distracted with life and just situations that really took away from who you were. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who has had to put on this tough exterior almost because they just got so used to maybe being in a mindset of self-doubt, maybe a little bit of pessimism too, which it's okay, because when life challenges us, when life throws roadblocks our way that we did not expect, it's so normal for us to feel grief and sadness, and some of us get stuck in the depression or those feelings of lesser than because we expect for things to go one way, especially if we're putting effort in. I feel like you're somebody who has put a lot of effort in certain areas of your life, and maybe you haven't gotten back out of them what it is that your soul needs, what it is you're craving, what it is you're wishing for to happen. And each time these things happen, or it's just like something goes down the drain, and that's almost what I feel like you're telling yourself is like, oh, this is down the drain. But I really feel like the more you stick it through, the more that you hold on to the things that you love, no matter the progress of what it is you're seeing. But maybe there's people around you that see how far you've come, how much work you really put into what it is that you do, this talent that you have, this new creative project that you've started. And I'm almost getting like the amount of time that you invested into this and the love that you've poured into it has been so much that it would almost be silly to just allow it to leave your life. So I feel like that was a specific message for somebody here. But really, I feel like the shadow work that you have been doing is really looking at yourself. What is it that is self-sabotaging in a sense? Or what is it that is coming up that may be fear blocks? Are you worried or concerned that this thing that you're doing may never pick up off the ground? Are you worried that this version of you that you've had in the past and that you may be working through during this time, the trauma releasing, the inner healing work, are you worried that you're not going to be able to overcome these aspects of yourself? Are you letting the past haunt you so much to the point where you are not allowing yourself to think about the endless possibilities that you can really hold and that you can have if you allow yourself to forgive yourself? Forgive yourself for the past, forgive yourself for who you were when you were showing up as somebody who was hurt. Forgive yourself for allowing your boundaries to be overstepped. Forgive yourself for not showing up the way maybe you needed to for yourself during certain periods of your life. And once you start doing this, which I feel like you're somebody who is going through deep transformation during this time, this collective group of people that I'm speaking to during this time, you have such pure intentions, you have a great heart, and it's almost like these little instances or roadblocks and things that have happened almost have set you back emotionally and mentally and physically. And sometimes people just have so much piled up on their plate, like in this human world, that it makes it already hard. Like, it's already hard sometimes to just live and thrive in a society that is not based off of all the things that we came here to be and do. The light, the facing the shadow, the being at peace. Like, we're literally here as creatures, roaming the grass, going around and sharing crops, and working together to keep a community together. Like, nobody asked for the 9 to 5 and bills and tax, all those things. So And then you got people that are dealing with their own problems and unresolved trauma, and it you know, they have things that they need to work through, and you deal with these unhealed people in your life, and they may not even know that they're coming from an unhealed place. I feel like maybe you're somebody who has dealt with relationships or people in your life that really were coming from a place of their own childhood trauma, their own wounds that they have not healed through. And these people may have cared about you, but they weren't able to reflect the love that you wanted them to see you were trying to give to them during this time. During all these times of frustration, and when you've had these problems and things come up in life, I feel like you've really tried to keep a good heart, a good attitude, and there were select moments and people and situations that had a hold on your heartstring and may have really taken you out of balance. But I'm here to tell you that all of this that you're realizing during this time, and this message is, it's very specific, so I feel like it's going to reach the group of you that it needs to, and I pray that it does. You doing this inner work, you viewing the past for what it was, you releasing and forgiving yourself for who you were in these situations, for not knowing, for not doing better, you know, but just know that you did the best that you could during that time, okay? And that's what matters the most. And now what matters the most is that you are no longer who you were. Each second that passes by is a new opportunity for you to fully embody somebody of higher vibration, somebody who is walking forward in a path that they are literally feeling their soul being pulled to, that is of higher frequency, that is of higher light and love. And just know that there's really nothing that you can't put your mind to. So if there are things that you've let go of, hobbies and passions, maybe things that you haven't even discovered you like yet, things about yourself that you haven't even like flipped the page on because you've been stuck in this phase and period of like just repeated cycles in your head, repeated hurts and outlooks that you may have created on yourself over time. But see, what's beautiful is that the sun's coming out, okay? You are breaking through the clouds. You're breaking through the illusions that maybe you kept around yourself, and also that other people may have created around you as well. So I just want to say, you know, stay lifted, stay grounded, really get out in nature if you can. Go make time for meditation and really take time to rest and slow down. But also what I'm hearing is it's so important that if you have these goals and dreams and aspirations that you want to partake in, it's important that you take one step each day, even if it's something so small. To you, to other people, it may seem small, but in all reality, is your situation the same as everybody else's? Are you living, is everybody else having to face the same exact struggles you are? Maybe some people, and maybe not all of them. Maybe there's a lot of people that have no idea the pain and the suffering that you had to go through internally, and the work that you're doing to transmute and really overcome these obstacles, and to really do the work and heal. Nobody really knows except for you, except for source, except for spirit, except for your higher self, except for God, you know. And I really just feel like, you know, we are here to become love and more of love, and to really spread our light, to spread the fruitfulness of what it is that we have grown through, and show others so they can also alchemize and become this better version of themselves too. And I feel like you have people that look up to you. So all right. There's so much energy coming through during this time, and I know there was just an eclipse that happened, so, and I know the energy can last for a while, even up to 6 months, so you could definitely be closing out huge cycles during this time, chapters that felt like they were permanent, but they're not. And now you're moving into a time that feels calm, that feels peaceful, that feels higher vibrational, and just filled with a lot of good intentions, a lot of abundance, a lot of pure energy, and just really let go, release. It's time for you to release the past and allow things to happen exactly as they are. And what is really going to help you more than anything is keeping a positive attitude, praying, meditating, doing things that bring you back to being grounded, even possibly working on opening your heart chakra. So maybe wearing green. You can listen to some meditations to help to open your heart chakra, even just music or watching things that are softer, that bring you to that emotional place where you can feel your feelings, and maybe even cry if you need to. Stay lifted and keep going, because we're all in this together. Okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye.